Welcome back, royal enthusiasts. Brace yourselves for an explosive, never-before-seen chapter of the British monarchy that could forever change the future of the royal family. We're about to uncover a financial scandal so massive, so deeply entangled within the highest echelons of British society, that it threatens to shake the monarchy to its very core. The revelations are jaw-dropping, the allegations are shocking, and the stakes have never been higher. In today's episode, we delve into a story that has all the drama of a royal soap opera, but with real consequences: Queen Camilla's hidden financial ties, bombshell revelations, and the simmering tension between Prince William and his royal family. It all started innocently enough, or at least, that's what it seemed like at first. A rather mundane report was leaked in late 2023, one that examined the royal family's finances. It was meant to be a routine document, detailing the allocation of royal funds and expenditures. However, what was revealed inside the report sent shockwaves through the media and hit the royal family like a ton of bricks. Financial misconduct, undisclosed wealth, and a slew of offshore accounts appeared to be linked directly to the royal family's closest confidants, and most alarmingly, Camilla's family was named at the center of this growing storm. What started as a financial audit quickly escalated into an all-out royal scandal that had the media and the public in a frenzy. But it wasn't just about money. It was about something much more sinister. Camilla's sister, Annabelle Elliot, once considered a peripheral figure in royal affairs, became the focal point of the entire financial controversy. Annabelle had always been part of the royal inner circle, a fixture at family gatherings and events, yet her role in the financial dealings of the monarchy was never scrutinized. Suddenly, that was about to change. The documents revealed that Annabelle had not only been involved with royal projects, but had also been managing royal funds in offshore accounts that were previously unknown to the public. The situation was not just a financial scandal, but a breach of trust, a betrayal of the British public by the very family who was supposed to embody the highest moral standards. Annabelle's design business, once seen as a quaint family affair, now appeared to be more than just a simple enterprise. Reports surfaced that her business had been used as a front for financial transactions, funneling millions of pounds into untraceable offshore accounts linked to shadowy figures in international finance. The very idea that Camilla's family was implicated in such a scheme left many asking, how could this happen? Was the monarchy itself involved? Or were they simply the victims of a family's greed? And if the royal family was truly innocent, why hadn't they known what was going on? As the revelations continued to unfold, it became increasingly clear that the scandal was more than just a financial issue. It was a royal crisis. Prince William, who had long been viewed as the future of the monarchy, found himself in the most difficult position of his life. The public was demanding answers, and the media was relentless. How would Prince William respond to these bombshell allegations, and what would this mean for the monarchy moving forward? William, known for his calm and collected demeanor, surprised many when he made a public statement that left little to the imagination. The prince declared that if the allegations were true, those responsible for the scandal would face the full consequences of their actions. The tone was harsh, no nonsense, and far more direct than anyone expected. His words were not only aimed at Camilla's family, but also hinted at a broader challenge to the very institution of the monarchy itself. William wasn't just defending the monarchy, he was declaring war. Could this be the moment when Prince William finally broke away from the influence of the older royal generation? Was he, perhaps, distancing himself from Camilla's family and preparing for a revolutionary shift within the monarchy? Some insiders began to speculate that William was setting the stage for a new monarchy, one where he would be the sole decision-maker, with no room for shady family deals or hidden financial corruption. As the days passed, more and more details emerged about the offshore accounts, about shadowy figures who had been involved in the transactions, and about how the royal funds had been used in ways that nobody could have predicted. William's growing frustration became evident and many royal experts suggested that this scandal was far from over. Could it be that William was beginning to fear for his future role? Was he quietly preparing for the possibility that this crisis could destroy his vision of the monarchy? While Prince William's response was public and blunt, Camilla, the Queen Consort, remained oddly silent. Her family had been implicated in a massive financial scandal, yet she refused to speak out. Why the silence? Was it guilt, or was there a much deeper reason for her reluctance to comment? Camilla, who had spent years building her influence and carving out her role as a key figure in the royal family, now appeared to be on the defensive. Her silence only deepened the mystery surrounding her family's involvement in the scandal. Was she trying to protect her family, or was she too deep in the financial dealings to speak without implicating herself? Some royal commentators began to question whether Camilla was involved in the offshore transactions herself. Could she have been aware of what was happening, or was her family acting entirely independently of her? The more time passed without any clear explanation from her, the more the public began to suspect that Camilla's silence was a deliberate move to protect herself. But was it really self-preservation, or was there something much more dangerous lurking in the shadows? Rumors began to swirl that Camilla's family ties went beyond Annabelle. Some reports suggested that she had been close to other powerful individuals, people with influence in both finance and politics, who may have been involved in laundering royal funds. If true, this could mean that Camilla's family wasn't just a small part of the monarchy's financial network. They could have been a central cog in a massive financial machine that spanned continents. But the silence didn't end there. Camilla's position within the royal family was rapidly deteriorating. As her reputation was dragged through the mud, the royal advisors began to look for ways to distance the monarchy from the scandal. If Camilla had been directly involved, what would this mean for Charles's reign? And if the king himself was unknowingly complicit in the financial dealings, how long could his reign last before the scandal reached his doorstep? With every passing day, it became clear that Prince William was stepping up as the future of the monarchy. His response to the scandal was forceful, almost as if he were positioning himself as the guardian of the crown, someone willing to take drastic steps to purge the monarchy of corruption. Was this his time to rise to power? Was this scandal the perfect storm that would allow him to consolidate his power, to sever ties with the past, and to finally become the monarch that the British public had been waiting for? Could the scandal ultimately lead to a split within the royal family, with William distancing himself from both Camilla and King Charles? Perhaps William was quietly laying the groundwork to ensure that the monarchy would be restructured, with him at the top and those who had been involved in financial corruption pushed aside. But there was a larger question hanging in the air. What would be the long-term consequences for the monarchy? Could it survive a scandal of this magnitude, or would it crumble under the pressure? The royal family was at a crossroads, and the future of the monarchy itself was uncertain. As the story continues to develop, the future of the British monarchy remains on the edge. Prince William's response could define his reign, while Camilla's silence may suggest deeper secrets that no one has yet uncovered. What happens next? Will Prince William become the monarch the country needs, or will the scandal bring down the very institution he was destined to lead? The next chapter promises to be filled with even more twists, turns, and shocking revelations. Stay tuned, because this royal drama is far from over. The British public may be witnessing the unraveling of an institution that has stood for centuries. And who will emerge victorious? Only time will tell.